Well, hey, basketball fans, Christopher here. Thanks for checking the game out. Buda Jags in the black pinstripes, 8U division, taking on the Rattlers White. And they ran into a bit of a buzzsaw last week in the Rattlers Purple. And so they're hoping that the outcome for this one will be a little different. 8-minute periods, clock is underway. And waiting for the inbound here to happen. Number 1 into 14, and he'll start things for the Rattlers. Little bounce pass. Work to the right side. And a long shot that nearly went in, and a good effort for the first field goal. Brown with the board. And he can scoot. Gonna drive all the way to the goal, it looks like. Stops, comes through, blocked, tipped a bit. And Perez puts one up too long, and 7, the tallest youngster on the court, has the board going the other direction for his first possession of the game. Kai slides over to defend him. A low bounce pass, nearly turned over. 7 making a drive now, and Kai swipes him. And Kai hangs on to it. And here comes 7 down the court for his first handles. Crossover, and then stripped by 7. Darren picks it up down the baseline. Finds Kai, wasn't ready for it. Gets it back himself, and he'll put one up and roll it close. Offensive board, 15 looking for help. Gives it to Perez. Off to 7, dishes it. Kai, a long jumper, and no chance on that one as 11 collects things for the Rattlers. Rattlers work to the right side. Good chest pass. Brown intercepts. And then collects it there. Darren into the paint. Lost the dribble for a minute and slides out of bounds. And a good defensive breakup too by Gallo, number 8. So working the other direction now. Still scoreless in this one. Perez will pick him up at midcourt and nearly swipe it. And then into the arms of the Jags. And 13 keeps his eyes up, looking for help. And then stripped by 14, loses the dribble. And 1-4 going the other way for the Rattlers. And then stripped by Perez, and back and forth we go. And it's a defensive show so far here. 2 works the left side, Kai Howard. Back and forth, lost his dribble, but got it back. He's got good handles. Look to pass over top. Finds Brown underneath. And then the assist happens. And Darren's got the first points of the game. Just about halfway through the first period. Rattlers cross midcourt. Sees a lane. One's going all the way. Drives hard. Layup. A little strong. Waiting arms of his teammate. Now Kai's got it. Seven back into the inside. Crossover. Being guarded good by 7. And then a good move there to break to the basket. And then fouled on the shot. And we'll go to the line and shoot 2. A couple of fresh feet for the Jags on a sub here as Kai prepares to take 2 shots. And he'll dribble 5 times, collect, take aim, let it go. And misses to the left side. Got one more coming. Shot number 2 for Howard, on its way, and bounces out. So lane violation, 7 stepped in the paint too soon, and it's going to give Kai a second chance at that second shot. Gets his depth just right, puts a little more on this one, still nothing doing, but races and gets his own board. And then tied up there on the ground. He needs to pass it off. Good thought. Brown there to collect. 0 races around the left side, trying to find a lane. Short on the shot, but Cardona's got it on the baseline. Keeping his dribble alive, loses it. And 14 is scrappy. And he makes good, and then they're going to have him come over to the side. They won't be too strict at this 8U PeeWee level on travels and fouls. Let them play on, get exposed to the game. One will work to his left side. Into the corner on the baseline. Shot goes up. It looked on frame, but missed, I guess, to the right. And Darren there to catch it out of the air. Lets his team get down court. Goes to the left side, all the way to the basket. Hard drive off the board and knocks it down. Darren's got 4 points. So fresh feet in the form of all 5 players for the Jags. 14 goes right to the lane, uncontested, and he's got 2 points for the Rattlers, and they're back in this one. Sarin collects the inbound and then pulls up, picks up the dribble, gives it to DK, who works to his left side, and then he finds help. Javon, 3-point land, back to Sarin. Sarin's gonna go hard to the basket, take the shot, and it's short. Collected by the Rattlers. And a fast break going the other direction. 7 tries to lay a screen, and then 2 loses the ball. Sarin gets it, and thought about dribbling. Now he's gonna do it. He's gotta take the ball with him. And he's working hard to the left side. Looking for help inside. Can't get it, he's gotta get rid of it, and then he finally just gets it stripped. So he'll have to be a little more decisive than that. And 1 will work his way down the other direction. Good save by 1, back to 7. 7 across court, open for a 3 and a shot taken too deep. Off the board, rebound, 14, nearly had the equalizer, and DK's got the rebound. Telling his team to get down court with the grin on his face, gotta love it. Working to the left side is Maddox, and he'll take the mid-range jumper, it's short. Nearly knocked out, and he did step out, and he'll stay down on this end. So the Jags will inbound here. 2 seconds on the clock after the timeout. It's got to be a quick shot, and he'll shoot it. A buzzer beater! And are they going to count it or not? And they say no basket. The time expired. So unlucky. We'll say 4-2 and go to the second. All right, start of 2, and Gabriel will inbound. Got to stay inbound. Sorry, and a fast bump there, and 45 will get called for the foul. And they've got to get behind the midcourt line. Give him a chance, no press here at this age. And Sarn will work to the left side, picks up his dribble, and then reached in from behind, and 45's got 2. Inbound goes to Gabriel this time, working to his right side, over to Sarn, but the pass is too hot, and they turn it over. So inbound will come from the left end here. 6:18 left in the half, still a 4-2 ball game. Oh, and then a trip there. And they're going to call a foul and blow a whistle. I suppose the foul will go down as a moving screen violation if you're going to write something next to it. Sarin, cross midcourt. All the way into the paint, and then about lost it, collects it back. He'll take the liberty to keep dribbling. And then nearly knocked out of his hands off to be decisive. Dishes off to DK, rolls back around to the center. And then 14 takes it out, or 1 rather, takes it out of his hands. And he's got 7 down court, but he hangs on to it. DK trying to collect it back. 7 rolls it around. 24, high pass to the corner. 7 down the baseline, and fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line. Referees helping the Jag backcourt stay outside the 3-point line on the free throw here, and then get some alternating order correct on the line. 7 will take 2. First one is up and just to the right. And all 5 players come off for the Jags and put 5 fresh feet on as 7 prepares to take his second shot. They'll work to get the order correct again. 7 about a foot back from the line. That way he can jump a little bit. And nearly bagged that one, in and out, rattles out. Kai's got the board, holds it, and lets everybody get down court. 45 pressing a little bit. Kai races past. Crossover back, and forth he goes. Looking for Darren now to Perez. He'll work to the right side, and then he'll take the shot high off the glass. Thought about it. Darren there for the rebound, saves it inbounds. And a step back 3 is what he wanted. And misses just shy, and 45's got the rebound. And then 45 looking to heave it cross court, tipped by Kai, and it'll be a Rattler ball. A little pause to let Kai tie his shoe. He's got it now. And then they'll call a violation. Can't press on that side. Got to let him have the room. So try number 2. 7 calls for it and gets it. Trying to blow by Howard. Loses the ball. Kai hits the deck and it's out of bounds. No, inbounds. It stays. Brown's got it. And 45 trying to take it from him. Now Brown can dribble. Darren wants to go in hard. Loses his footing. Grabs the ball. Stands up with it. Dishes off to Howard. 14. Strips him. Going the other direction, and Darren trying to grab at it again. Bounce pass to the outside to the wing. 13 in defense. And has it. Strips him away. And back and forth we go. Holds the ball. At the request of his coaches, let the team get down court. And then a high dribble. Coughs it up. 7's got it now the other direction. Stay with us if you're dizzy. He'll take the shot and blocked, but fouled, got armed. Brown will pick up a foul, and 7 will go back to the line. So points at a premium here, as there's just been a total of 6 scored, 4 for the Jags, 2 for the Rattlers, and 7 going to see if he can do something about that here, and nearly does. 11 in for 24 for the Rattlers. 7 takes his second shot, and this one is solid. Inbound. 11 seconds to work. Not sure if the Jags see the clock or not, but they'll need to get a quick shot off. Kai layup! Finger roll style, wouldn't go, and a long pass there, 45 on the receiving end, but not in time. It's a 1-point ball game, 4-3 at the break. We'll see you in the second half. So half number 2, and the Rattlers will have possession, working right to left. 1, good chest pass, 3 ball, shot, it's gonna be too deep, and Elijah had a chance at the board, but it's an offensive rebound, and 21 goes back up with it and nearly takes the lead with the shot. Brown collects, and the Jags will have a possession here to save their lead. Darren, hard to the left side, baseline, up it goes, and too short, gets his own rebound, and has room to go back up, tried to compensate, but too strong, and the Rattlers will have another shot. 21 into the paint, and then stripped by Cardona, and then he forgot to dribble, and they're going to call the travel on that. They don't call it often, but egregiously done, they will. So in the subjective ref's mind, there's got to be at least some attempt at a dribble made. Bounce pass, good looking one at that. 1, working around the horn. Picks up the dribble, Darren comes over, trying to kind of guard them both. 1 slides to his left, creates some space, steps up and fires too far. And Purple gets a good offensive board, back up with it, and no luck. It was close, and then Darren swats it from the backside, and here comes Cardona. He can fly, by the way, if he can just hang on to the ball, and he dribbles out of bounds. So many of these kids have played some football before and hadn't done much basketball, and they play basketball like they're playing football. 100% fast pace, and it catches up with them a little bit. Here comes 1 into the paint, pushed by Darren, then blocked. No foul called, and it'll be a Purple ball under the basket. Inbound work being done by 1. 7 calling for it in the paint. Kai trying to guard him. Pass will go his way. Hands go up. 7's a tough one to guard. Little body check. 1. Shot blocked by Darren over the top. Coach wants the foul for Skin. 1 fires another one. Nearly has it. Purple all over the board. Attacking the rim. And Darren falls down to tie this one up. Inbound underneath of the Rattler basket. Goes to 1. Almost stripped there by 13. Shot goes up off the mark. And Rattlers save it. But it's into Darren's arms. 1 trying to guard him. Layup and blocked, but got his arm and will go to the line. And coach upset that the Rattlers didn't get a call on the other end when they were in a similar situation. Darren will have a chance to lengthen the lead, which has been tight all game as it stands, 4-3. Shot on its way and misses to the right side. And too many guys on the court for the Jags as they're trying to sub 4 of them in. And Elisha and Kai didn't realize it, so they'll plug and play. King will take his spot. Gabriel will stand outside the arc, as will Javon, and Darren will take aim for shot number 2. Second shot, finds net and rips it, and Darren's got all 5 points of the Jags. 1 will inbound, 2:47 to go in the third, and it's a 2-point game. 11 also got some height he's working with. Comes down court, fires overhand, has his man. King slides over, 21 on the baseline, will fire it. 7's there to capture the board. Gabriel guarding, 7 back up, too strong, and Javon saves it in the corner, calling for his guys to get down, and there's no full court press allowed yet, so he'll give him a chance. So Gabriel will inbound to Sarin. Everybody else down court. We eclipse 2 minutes. And the Jags will see if they can get some more offense cooking. A good pace from 5 as he brings the ball down, some control. Now he's going to pick it up right side, dribble around, look for help. Has DK in the wing, in the corner rather. And DK moves him back to the center and stripped from the backside and then grabs at it again. They're going to call the jump ball. So Jags are inbounding under their own basket here, a chance to maybe get a basket off. Or attempt off, rather. And Gabriel finds Sarin under the basket. Sarin could have gone up but didn't. Held it too long. Now needs to turn around and fire. Looking for a lane. Finds DK. Now they're deep. Have to dribble back in. DK takes one. Finds the front of the rim. King there. Needs to go right back up with it. Gives it to Gabriel. Gabriel fires high. And it's into the Rattlers' arms. .45 to the top. 7, right side, eyes the basket, lets it fly. 45 there, and Gabriel trying to get it. Sarin has it now. They tell him to stop, but Sarin keeps going anyway. Sarin rolls to the left side, out to Javon. Javon back to DK. DK inside. Everybody calling for shots. Sarin lets it go. King right there. Go back up. No, he's trying to give it away. Just needs to go back up with it. Sarin there, and the clock expires. And we all just want to get out there somehow and raise their arms up for him. 1 more to go. So just 1 quarter to go, and it remains tight. Rose with the ball. Works to his left. Players calling for it, and Gabriel's there to intercept it and stays out of bounds. Purple ball, 14 makes a break. 30 there to shoot, it's on frame, and unlucky as it rolls across the back. Offensive board, then he's got congestion, trying to throw the elbows around a bit. 21, mauled by the men in stripes, and swatted from the back, and then a timeout called by the Rattlers. So back from the timeout, bounce pass into Rose. Rose trying to clear the lane to get a shot. Sarin trying to guard him. Shot goes up and rolls out. Can you believe it? They can't buy a basket. 21 up, misses the left into Javon's arms. And Javon will bring it down. 5:40 to play. DK calling for it to the right. He's got King underneath. Good looking pass. King goes up with it and can't find it. Sarin's got it. Sarin shoots. Front of the rim misses. Gabriel there off of somebody's ankles. It'll go out of bounds, and it's going to, they look at each other, and they are going to agree it's a purple ball. So not sure if the Jags can press, but they're all down here on this end, and 14 just races right past. Sarin trying to catch up. Gabriel there. He shoots it and hits the front of the rim. 11 collects it. Back and forth. 7 there on the receiving end. Gabriel trying to stay in front of him, and a foul on the shot. They're going to let him shoot too. In a running clock situation, so much instruction having to be given, and it just chews up the play time. It's just the way the rules are written. But the pause in the action here has taken about a solid minute out of the fourth quarter as they've gotten things straight. 7 shoots, and unlucky, it was on frame, just too deep. Shot number 2 to bring it within 1, on its way, and same result, but he gets his board, or at least he nearly did. And the Jags fight for it. Got to pass it off. No travel called when you stand up with the ball, so just tell him to dribble. And he's got it. And then a timeout called by the Jags. They'll talk about things with 3:08 left. So fresh feet for the Jags. And Darren brings it down court. 3 minutes to go. Right side, layup in! And Darren, ice cold, puts some distance on the board. All 7 points belong to Brown today for the Jags. One trying to respond for his team. He'll work to his right side. He'll try to go up for the layup too. 21 there to catch. And Perez with the rebound. Perez to Kai, and it's too hot, out of bounds. Turnover. Here comes San Marcos. Jags will pick him up at midcourt. Playing more of a man look, but nobody's got one. 13 trying to go over there and get him. He'll take the baseline jumper, and it's short, and collected by 21. He's got a lot of rebounds today. And then Darren trying to swipe him. 14 has it. Perez guarding him. One's got it now on the wing. 7 will take the shot from deep and nearly had it, just could not get lucky today. Kai lets the defense go on by, and he'll dribble down. 1:44 to go in the ballgame. 7 reaches and gets it. Going the other direction now. Works to his left. Perez strips him as he comes from his backside and did save it, I guess, and then he steps out. So Rattler ball, 1:16 to go. Inbound's got to come, and Kai's there to collect it. Stands up and cooks. Crosses over back to the center of the court. Now back to the right side. Working back, and then a foul called, 14. Kai to inbound to Perez. Perez spins around. 7 nearly got it again. And 2 works. Hot pass, and he flinches, and then the conversation ensues. Says, wait till I'm looking before you dish me. 32 seconds to play. 4-point lead for the Jags. One works to his right. They got to have a couple of quick scores. 13 trying to go with him. Overshoots. One's going to take a deep ball and then tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay with purple. No, they say Jag ball. So 10 seconds to play and a whistle blows. Talking about if they wanted to review something, but referee said no. Chest pass, 13, working this way. Darren calling for it, and he gives it to him, but Darren moved. And then that's the ball game. The clock expires. Jags survive a tough-fought game, 7-3, and they improve their record to 1-1. We'll do it again next week and see you then.